Hey everyone, I know it's been a minute since I've done an actual video. Um, I've been dealing with some things on the personal front, and I've actually been working on a new venture. I have started doing card shows. I'm sure if you notice, I've been doing short content past few months about cards. Just using a automated system just to put videos out to get into the algorithm. Well, today I'm here to make an announcement. I've decided to um, start giving back a little bit and asking for your help as well in this venture. Is that everything that I sell at a card show or eBay, or if I get into what's it called, WhatsApp, or any other selling venture whatsoever, I plan on putting it right directly back into building inventory for card shows, for eBay, for anywhere that I sell. Also, uh, a side venture to the venture is I want my overall goal is what I like to make a dollar off of doing what I'm doing with the card shows. Absolutely. I would love to make some money off of it. Not even going to sugarcoat it. That's not the end goal for me, though. The end goal for me is I want to combat the scalper community overall. And I feel the best way that me personally, on a limited fund basis with limited inventory, is to basically do what I'm going to be doing or attempting to be doing. And with that, I need your help. Uh, and that is I would like to say if you have a stockpile of cards you don't want, say you collected Magic for years, like me, I've collected Magic all the way back when I was in high school. So over 20 years I've been collecting on and off sporadically throughout. I've sporadically collected Yu-Gi-Oh. My stepson has just recently got me into looking at Pokemon. And now I'm not doing Pokemon to make the dollar. Yes, that's where the value is right now, but it's something he's interested in. So for me and him to connect on a deeper level, I want to be interested in something he's interested in. Like he's interested in things that I'm interested in to connect with me. So it's a reciprocal thing. I want to give back to the next generation. It's basically the whole mission of this. And I'm calling this venture GTech Collectibles. I've also started an overarching thing for Hotel Nerd and GTech Collectibles just under one banner called GTech. So you might see that start coming up more and more when I start doing shows and just doing live streams like this. Now, today I'm not expecting anybody. It's 9 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday morning. People are at church. I'm not, and I did this completely impromptu. I'm not expecting anybody to see this video while it's live. But I would like the word to get out, and I would like to have this video shared amongst people in groups. And I would like to take whatever cards you guys don't want. I don't care what they are. Baseball, football, any sporting card, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, Dragon Ball, One Piece. I don't care. If you feel that you just don't want them, they're taking up space, I will gladly take them and I will donate them. I will find somebody in my local community, and hell, I'll even go one step further. I will ship things out to other areas as I grow and help build this community from the ground up. This is a grassroots effort, and right now I am the sole person doing this. So this is a one person operation, and I just feel I want to basically what I did 15 years ago. I think it's 15 years. It might be longer than that, actually. God, time flies. But when I started Hotel Nerd, it started out as Everything Comics because I was so pissed off and annoyed at the DC versus Marvel crowd. So I built a page on Facebook, and it has stagnated at about, I think, 1,200 members, and they've all pretty much stayed in the group. They're not all active, but they're there, and it's one of the most respectful pages I've ever seen. It self-regulates itself. The people that are active in that group are awesome, including the admin team that I built over the years. So kudos to everybody. That's awesome. Speaking of which, I believe we just had our anniversary. This is what, May 31st. So it would have been last month. And I totally missed it. So bad on me. I guess I'm getting old. But I mean, so I want to say it might be 16 or 17 years since I've done that. This is the next step in the evolution of that idea. What I did for a comic book group and just an overall fandom group. Because now Hotel Nerd, as it evolved from Everything Comics to Hotel Nerd, now it's everything. It's movies, comics. It's going to be trading cards of any kind. And I could really use your guys' help on making this happen. I personally will be putting some of my own money into this. Not going to lie. And most of it is going to come from stuff that I put on eBay and anywhere else online, or that I make at card shows. I just did a card show at my own house because the people downstairs put on an awesome community, very, very grassroots card show. And the turnout was awesome. And it was a lot of people in my town that came to the card show and made it awesome. So hopefully they do that again, and I can work with them and we can grow that too. So I'm also working on stuff off on this side too, in my own personal little domain. But as for this domain, the internet domain, I'm going to be doing live streams at card shows. I'm going to be once I figure out how to do it properly, because I want to do it right. I don't want to half-ass it and pussyfoot around it. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this professionally and just give it 100% my all. I don't even know how else to say that, because I do not like doing things half-assed. I need to figure out how to use a wireless mic that will be clipped here somewhere onto my shirt. If we get big enough, I'm willing and open to making GTech Collectible merchandise. But I'm not doing that right now. That is step 2 in the process. My ultimate goal is to do something very unique at the end of this. And when I say the end of this, I mean the end goal of this on my front for my local area. Something that's completely unique that hasn't, as far as I know, nobody's ever done within the trading card community. And I'm going to keep that one very close to my vest. There's only 2 people that know about, or 3 people that know about this idea. And they're all very close to my personal circle. And that is years down the road. That might be 5, 6, 7 years down the road. But that's my personal plan. My hope is that you are like me and you're tired of the scalpers. You're tired of taking your kid to Walmart or Target or your local game shop or anywhere else. Flea markets, yard sales, because I see it everywhere. And I'm in middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania, like really middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania, not near any major metros at all. I'm as about as out of the loop in the major metro scene as you can get, unless you like live in Wyoming or Alaska. My hope is that you are like me and you're tired of it and you want to fight back and you don't know how to fight back. I'm trying to provide you an avenue to do so. I'm trying, and if you have a bunch of cards that you know that you don't want or you don't need, or just feel like it's time just to be done and you have nobody else to give them to, get a hold of me. Reach out to me. I will give you my contact information. We will figure it out. And then I will figure out who to distribute to. It'll start small in my little area, but I will like to grow it. So I'll probably like start in my own county, if not the tri-county area that I live in, and then expand from there. And hopefully I get more people on board helping me out, like I did with Hotel Nerd. Because I started Hotel Nerd all by myself. And then my late wife, and then one of my best friends from high school jumped on, and then we grew it. We grew it from there. And I'm hoping that we can do the same thing here with GTech Collectibles. That's the goal. The goal is to grow. Grow what I'm doing personally, grow the new generation of collectors who are getting screwed. Not even going to sugarcoat it. They are getting screwed because of asshats. And I know part of the mission statement I say here, this is me just being blunt right now. Yeah, I will call a spade a spade. And in my opinion, they're asshats, the scalpers, that steal the joy from somebody like my stepson or my daughter or my middle son. Like, they want to be in this. They want to enjoy it. They want to enjoy sports cards. And the two boys that live with me, my middle son and my stepson, they're baseball players. They love baseball. We live minutes away from Little League. We go every year, multiple times. And they light up like Christmas trees. But the problem is they only get that certain times of the year. And I want them to have that all the time. And if they want to collect, it's hard to collect when you have scalpers scalping. And it's a terrible situation. And I don't know how else to fight it other than asking people to help me help them. I want to help the next generation. Again, going back to what I said at the beginning of this almost 15-minute rant now, I would like to make $1, absolutely. But it's not the end goal. The end goal is for when I'm done, that generation behind me can pick the mantle up. That generation behind you can pick the mantle up and continue. That's the goal. Because without that, the entire industry dies. Without that, the entire hobby dies. So let's come together. Let's make this happen. Reach out to me. Comment in the video. I check my analytics every day, multiple times. Great thing about my job is I get up well before the sun comes up, and I'm home no later than 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And most of the times that's on Fridays. So I am pretty much available in the evenings to talk to people every day, unless I got something already going on. We can make this happen. We just have to work together, and we have to fight the scalping community. They are not the majority. They are a very, very loud, vocal minority. We can fight back. We can win this fight, and we can do it the right way. And the more that we get the next generation involved, and the more that we take, I don't want to say out of the sales that are currently happening, because I know we're not going to win that. We're not going to win that fight. I don't even really know how I'm trying to say this. Sometimes I get tangled. I know what I'm thinking, but sometimes I get tangled up. I guess what I'm saying is think long game. Don't think of the here and the now. Think 5 years, 10 years down the road. 10 years down the road, I'm going to be pushing 50. Just as a perspective. So let's get together. Let's fight the scalping community. It starts, I feel it's going to start with a very grassroots thing that I'm trying to do. And I know that this has been now a almost 17-minute rant. And I hope that I got my point across. And let's make this happen. Again, any suggestions, I'm willing to take them. I'm open to them. Keep everything respectful. It's the only thing I ask. Critiques, concerns, recommendations, people to get a hold of. I'm open to all those ideas. We can make this happen. And if it's either by monetary donation or if it's just by saying, hey, I played a long time ago or I collected a long time ago, it's not my jam anymore. So let's pass on the wealth to the next generation. You can make somebody's day, especially talking about kids' day. You can make it like Christmas because that might be the one thing that they're looking forward to, and they can't find it right now because of the scalpers. So, rant over. Have a good day. There will be more content coming, other than the short form stuff that I've been having the automated system put out. I know some of this shit, excuse my French, is not great. I'm trying to figure out how to make the automated system be more in tune with current events and not giving false information. I am still learning how to do automated stuff for the short content. Now, once I have live content going, I'll start figuring out how to do clips, and we'll get those out on the short content instead of the automated stuff. But until then, automated is just going to be the way for the moment. So have a good rest of your day, and hopefully I find some like people that want to fight back against the scalpers and make the next generation want to be in the hobby. So with that, that is the end of the rant, and I will talk to you later.